that roar of thunder. Hear those tires scream. Is every boy's hero, every lady's dream. Flying down highway heading west in a streak of black light called the Bandit Express. Look out, the bandits coming, tires screaming, engine humming. Looks like the bandits on the move. Look out, the bandits coming, bet your money and warn no women. Tell those smokies all to take a rest, 'cause they'll never get the Bandit Express.
Good morning, Australia. Brad here, back Aussie truckie on Highway 31 to another day. We're going to spend another day on the Hume Highway. At the moment we are in northern Canberra, the capital city of the ACT and capital city of Australia. It's weird how it comes out like that. Capital city of Australia. Anyway, Canberra, sunny, sunny Canberra. It's been a wet week everywhere. A lot of that tropical wet season stuff from up north pushing its way south, making it muggy, hot, sweaty. All the type of weather we're not used to down here. But anyway, we have an easy day. I say now, easy day today. We're on our way to Hume for our first drop, which is completely at the bottom end of Canberra, and no fish week drop today. We've got a full load for Hume, and then we're going back to Hill Quarry, which was a one-off drop a few months ago. That surprisingly, that video got a few views, so we'll see if it helps this one as well. I've got my truck back. Members will know, channel members will know that looking at some of the previous videos over the last couple of weeks, we've been playing musical trucks a little bit. I'll get into more of that later and why why this was put in time out for a few days, but I got a good feeling about this one. It might be a good day. I still haven't got any timber here to knock on. So let's get to Hume, and we're probably going to be there for half an hour if the other truck isn't ahead of me, just to get all this stuff off. We've got a full load from Victaz, so we'll get to Hume and we'll get this video rolling. be seeing you here. Yep, the other truck definitely is ahead of me. My days have been starting later to avoid running into him here at the second drop. There's no point us getting here at the same time. It doesn't matter what time I start the day. We still seem to come together at the first drop. And he would have left an hour and a half at least ahead of me. He's been in at TFM here at Mitchell. That the members have seen as well. I'll do the push again. There's 26 member videos now. For as little as $1.50 you can go back. A lot of that stuff, it's never going to be released to everyone else. It's members only content. A little bit more behind the scenes of what goes on with the channel and driving and the job. And it'll remain members only as long as I'm in control of it anyway. So, again, I know we're 3 weeks out of Christmas. If you can spare $1.50, consider joining to the channel memberships. I'd love to get to 20 by the end of the year. We're only 6 away. It'd be good. It'd be a good little Christmas present for me. So would a new UHF, but we can't have everything. That's it. Come on, into it. Can't go straight ahead yet. For a simple bridge and abutment either side, it's taken its time. It would be interesting to go back, probably to the March, April videos of this year, and just going through and clipping the progress that's been going on. Been a lot of form work done. They're doing the piers for the bridge here in the middle at the moment. The dozers and scrapers are moving a lot of dirt back and forth, but it doesn't look like nothing's taken shape. The southern embankment here, they've already sprayed grass seed on this side of it. More so probably to stop it getting washed away in the rains, but come on, get up here. It'll get done eventually, and it'll save 2 minutes by having to stop at that set of lights. They're getting stuck in the building, whatever's going there too. It'd be great if it was a big truck stop or something, but I doubt that. It's just going to make this street a hell of a lot busier. They started unloading him yet? Oh, it's not even him, it's a double. Yuck. He must be around the side then. No? Alright, now I'm confused. The other truck's not here. Oh, they did say this morning there was only a couple of pallets for fish week, so they might have thrown it on the other truck. That makes my morning a little bit better anyway. Oh, you know the drill. We'll see how much of this I can film, because the whole lot's got to come off. Was an hour-long marathon, but we've got it all on. Helps if I parked it in neutral. Our day's just got a little bit more difficult. They've started supplying Bunnings down south with this sugarcane mulch. I don't know where they're getting it from. It's not coming from Martin's. It's coming down from Sydney. And because there's 12 of them, those who's been watching the channel for a long time, if there's more than 10, I've got to deliver it. So we're going to have to go to Bunnings to drop these 12 sugarcane mulches off. Yay. Someone's gonna go. So that's gonna extend our day a little bit. It's gonna extend the video a little bit. as we're going back to Bunnings. It's pretty quiet freight-wise. Even Martin's, they've this time last year I was doing a load every day out of Martin's. This year, or even this week, there were 6 pallets on Monday. I picked up 1 yesterday. Today being Thursday, there's none, and tomorrow being Friday, there'll probably be a B-double load they've got to try and fit on the one truck. It's the way it goes, unfortunately. But I know last week the other truck, he brought his 12 back to the yard, but the problem is now the company's leased out half its warehousing space out where the trucks park, the shed out there. Can't park cars there, the trucks can't park anywhere near it because another business is using it. So all our cars are parked out in the street everywhere. Trucks that aren't being used are across the road in that's neutral. Across the road in Border Express's yard, just sort of space. So it's going to be 12 months of shit everywhere. But also, I mean, since my day is going to be longer, I need to find something more substantial than just a sandwich for lunch. So we'll see what comes out of that. But anyway, our next stop is Bald Hill Quarry at Jugyong. We're going to go up that big hill and drop a little package off here I've got on the front floor. We'll see how straightforward that is. Back up the hill. Those that haven't been watching for a while, this is an old section of the Hume highway that was left here when they put the duplication through of Jugyong. It's just amazing to think this is as wide as it used to be. Still see the double line in the middle where the tar's been painted over it. And you'd have trucks zooming past each other. We've got to change channel here. There's something rattling. Come on, up we go. Need another gear. Yep. Last time I just nosed in there. For me, I reckon. And then we'll have to do a hill start. Okie dokie. What's the chance we're going to pull up this hill on this loose shit? Good. That could have gone a hell of a lot worse because it only gets steeper the further back I go. Top of the world, ma. Dump trucks, diggers. And as before, that's the view from the top. Pretty good drop off down off the side there too. At least we don't have too much weight. Those pallets of sugarcane mulch are pretty light. So we're on setting 1 of the exhaust brakes, or engine brake at the moment. 6th gear. So it's not really holding. We'll go to 2, which is holding us. Get the brakes a slight tap. We've still got one more setting to go. We should go to now. And that's slowing us up, so I'll just flick between the 2 settings now as we work our way down the hill. It's just how far European trucks, even just the last 10 years. The last one I drove was a XR 105 DAF, one of the real high cabs with the bunk beds in it. And the exhaust brakes on that were absolutely hopeless. Coming down the mountains off the, what do you call that? Kosciuszko National Park. It just, the exhaust brakes wouldn't hold you at all. And then as soon as you come into a bit of a tight corner with a camber, it just, you'd get compression lock up and just the trailer would start pushing you. More so just from tyres, because as soon, like before, as soon as you get wheel slip, it disengages the exhaust brake. Anyway, that was nice and quick. Go back to 40. Back on the old Hume. It only goes for about 300 metres that way. The council's been using it for a dumping blue metal and stuff for roadworks. What's it going to be like trying to get back onto the highway? And you think in the dark, it's not just the narrowness of the road, the condition of the road, the bumps, the up and downs, the curves. You got some of the blokes doing over 100k an hour too. Oh, straight out. Oh, imagine running off, what was that? Running off steamroller there. And some of you old blokes would have done it. Coming down off that, into that berm, what, 80, 90 mile an hour, probably more. Anyway, that was Bald Hill Quarry, Jugyong. Jugyong's just down here. Gonna stop somewhere and find some lunch, and then it's on to Bunnings, Albury. Here we are in glorious Tarcutta. Just want to explain what exactly happened to the truck that put her off the road. Down the front here, I always thought the your forward positioning or your radar, that sort of stuff, your sensor here, big sensor up the top of the windscreen there, and I thought it was all through there, but apparently it's down here. In behind that block, there's like a pulse radar that all your adaptive cruise control and that goes, and if you notice down here, there's some hair. The week, or a couple of days before it started acting funny, I hit a kangaroo out in the highway here at Tarcutta, and come in, its head would have just smacked into that. Obviously it's busted all the plastics there, but it must have punched that sensor as well. And a couple of days later, alarms were going off in the truck every time you started. The members would have seen that or heard it with some of last week's videos. But what we didn't know as well, when it hit its head into there, it also cracked the intercooler, which was behind there. So it got put off the road to try and get that done under warranty, which it has been done, it has been all fixed, but because of that, she was off the road for a little bit. But anyway, I'm going across the road to my favourite hangout to try me luck with some lunch. So wish me luck, and we'll be back in a minute. Rightio, back in the coolness of the aircon. I've been joking with the channel members about renaming the coffee fund to the Portello fund now it's getting into summer and a bit hotter, because coffee on a 35 degree day ain't the best. And then to play it safe, again, just gone the ham, cheese, tomato singer, which is about the same price as Gundy Bakery, although there'd be a roll, not a sandwich. But for those, why aren't you at Gundy Guy? You've proven it. It's good food, good fresh food, made there, cheap. All those things are correct. The problem is, because I'm getting later and later in the day because of stuff that happens in the morning or whatever, I've been getting into Gundagai a bit close to lunch, and what's been happening the last few times I've been there is someone will send the local tradie from a site down and order a heap of rolls. Last time I was in there, the bloke had only just walked in ahead of me. He was about a minute ahead anyway, and had ordered 6. So that obviously ties the staff member up for a good 10 minutes while she makes that, while the other one's doing coffees or whatever else, and it's just a very, very slow process. There was one time there where someone ordered 2, and I was there when they walked in ahead of me, and I was able to say, hey, can you make mine while you're going? So she was doing 3 at a time. But that's the main reason why we're in Tarcutta and not in Gundagai at the bakery. As much as I'd want to be there, the Friday fuel up for lunch is an important one, because I probably won't eat anything for the rest of the day now. But the sandwich is going to have to do, the coffee is going to cool down a fair bit, and the aircon needs to cool this truck down a bit too. But I've said it before in a video and I'll say it again, if there's anyone living in the big city, in Sydney, Melbourne or anywhere like that, that wants a tree change, I think all 3 of the former takeaway shops in Tarcutta that used to be takeaway shops when the freeway went past are all for sale. Some have been renovated, some haven't, so the price varies, but there's plenty of house for sale signs around. You probably get a house for under 200,000. Hell, you probably get a house for under 150,000. And a business 20 or 30,000, depending on, since it hasn't done business since the freeway went through way back in 07, 08, 09, whenever that was. Your main goal there would be tourism traffic, but open a nice little takeaway. I'll be your #1 fan, and I'll be in there every day to see you and get a salad roll and a coffee, or a soft drink for summer. But anyway, that's us done there. Next port of call is Bunnings, Albury. We'll see how much of a bug around that's going to be. Last time I was there for an hour and 20 minutes. I think the members seen that video, so let's go and check it out and see how bad it's going to be. Before I forget, back on the front of the truck and that hole in the bull bar, I never realised before that's why that hole needed to be there. I've noticed it since it's all happened. I've noticed that the new Mercedes, wherever they got bull bars, you've got that big square opening in the front as well. Just perfect size for an object to headbutt it and brake. Now, the truck itself never went into limp mode, or you can still drive it. It's just every time you turn the key on from being turned off, it'd beep at you that forward-facing cameras weren't working or malfunction. Your driver assist system malfunctioned. Your lane, weird that down there measures if there's a car beside you, but if there's a car beside you, sensors malfunction. And surprisingly enough as well, your white line, if you go over the white line, it beeps at you, that malfunction as well. And it's just annoying every time you turn the truck on, unless you're quick enough to switch everything off before it tells you. It just sits there and beeps at you for 20 seconds that everything's malfunctioned. But I'd assume it's the same on most European trucks. It's probably why you don't see any European trucks with that nice big, or with a nice big flat or big solid bumper like you get on your 90s and your 200s and now your 220s, Kenworths. It's why you've got more of this style bull bar with that opening in the front. So, and if that's what monitors forward, then I've got no idea what these ones on the windscreen do. If anyone knows, let me know. Maybe they work in tandem. That sensor and that sensor pick up, so you got 2 points of data. Don't know. Don't know. European trucks, I'm new to it, sort of. But now we will head south to Bunnings, Albury. Bunnings. One rigid there. There's no trucks lined up here, which is a good start. Don't know what's around the corner though. Oh, that's good. We're getting the thumbs up. Oh, that's new. They've enclosed some of the loading area. Last time I was there was shit all the way along there. You had no hope of going around an MCO. And there's some crap down here, so I've got no hope of getting out of the turnaround area, so I'm going to be blocking everyone's way. And they have deliveries in here all the time, and they leave it looking like that. Where I could pull right up to those wheelbarrows and it'd be right, but oh well, not my problem. 45 minutes. That's not too bad. As the members would know, there's been some a lot longer waits here to get unloaded. That helicopter's out there doing practice with the your water bomber rope bucket attachment, getting ready for fire season. Well, it's fire season now, but be out there doing some training anyway. There he goes. He's got it back up in the air again. Empty. I apologise. I didn't film coming into here. I clean old forgot to press record to actually film it. So those that have been with the channel a while, you know it's like getting in and out of here. Oh, there he is. I was going to say, you want to go infield a bit, mate? You start to get towards the boundary. He must have taken a section of rope off. It's only about 50 feet of rope now. Corner's jet about to take off as well. You probably can't see that. Oh, someone's broken the end off me stick. God, that used to be a pain, that branch. Crap everywhere. The old bloke on the fork was saying apparently, well, the story he heard, because pretty much every Bunnings, well, not every Bunnings, but a lot of Bunnings I know about, it's drive in one gate, go past the building and drive out the other. It's one point in, another point out. I don't know any that are drive in, do a U and come back out the way you went in. And he was saying apparently there was plans to have it drive out the other side, but council knocked it on the head during the development or the planning stages. Here comes our problem. Car's parked right to the edge of the gutter here, so you can't cut the corner. I need both lanes to pull out. Come on. It's a jet taking off, it's not thunder. Yeah, and once you start having traffic come from both ways, it can be a real hassle getting out of there, but that was good. We've had a good run of getting in and out of places today. It's what you want every now and then. Makes you happy to do your job. A little hop, skip and a jump here now, back out the old Hume Highway, Barilla Road, back onto the Hume and down to East Street to the depot. So I'm going to concentrate on this busy little section of road, and I'll be back as we come into the yard, and we'll get this stuff off. Unlike last video, we shouldn't have any trouble of getting any more. With the spare trucks not being used, being put over across the road. Oh yeah, the other double's gone, which is handy. everywhere. 12 months of it. Oh joy. Anyway, we'll get it off anyway, put it somewhere, and end out the video. It gets hot in here. Black trucks, yay. That's it, we are done for the day. Just gotta go and find somewhere to park now. He brought that B-double around from next door, so his spot's not going to be free. One of the drivers commutes, his daily drive is a coaster bus. He's got to find somewhere out in the street near to park it too. Oh, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. I'm going to wait for you because you're a car. Now come on. There's a truck coming. This can be a busy road as well. One of O'Brien's Argosies. That's our truck. I know it's turned in there, so I'm heading. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. It was going to be a quick video, but it soon evolved into a little bit of a longer one with Bunnings being thrown in the end there as well. I've got nowhere else to park. So I love that. Anyway, well that's it guys, another one done. I just had to move over because another truck decided to want to unload his stuff as well. This is going to be a hard 12 months. So that's it. What started out as a pretty quick video, quick day I should say, turned into a little bit longer one with a trip to Bunnings, but at least it wasn't too painful at Bunnings. So that's it. Vlog 51 done. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hitting play. Thanks for watching all the way to the end if you're seeing this. Again, channel membership details all in the description box below the video. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you channel members, and I'll see you next week where I once again take you for a drive up Highway 31 again. Crappy outro. See you guys.